Another little test of the live feature, and these are just cards
From
out
a
of a
binder.
binder from the local card shop that costs like $10 to get a full binder of sleeves,
compare
and
them
these
to
cards
these.
were in there. Yeah, and so these are 1992 Pro Set Power football, and as you can see, they kind of look a little bit like Prestige
For
where
2024.
they kind of the ghosted of the blurred background where the player kind of pops out in focus, and then you kind of have that background that's kind of muted just a little bit. If you find anybody better than Emmitt Smith and Jim McMahon, throw them up there. But 1992 Pro Set Power, and we start with Monty Coleman, Keith McCants, Eugene Seal, Al Smith, Andre Collins, Pat Swilling.
Are you kidding me? They scored again?
What, the Broncos scored again?
Yeah, it's 20-10.
Oh, wow. Ricky Jackson, Wilbur Marshall,
Oh, he's green.
Kyle Clifton. That is
green.
some jet green right there.
It's like they put something where he looks like where his pants look green.
So you didn't
He's
already,
taking a green light.
someone got crushed here. Oh my gosh. There looks Boomer Esiason looks like he might be injured. Fred Stokes just smoked him. Lance Smith, Guy McIntyre, the 49ers, Bill Moss, Gerald Perry, Bart Oates, Tony Jones, Mo Gardner, Joe Wolf, Tim Crumry, and I'm telling you, 1992 Pro Set Power. If you played Tecmo Super Bowl, you know all these names. Leonard Marshall, Kevin Call, Keith Karts spinning the football, Ron Heller, Steve Wallace, Tony Casillas, hold on, Tim Irwin, Pat Harlow, Bruce Smith, Jim Lachey, Andre Bad Moon Rising.
Highlighting him.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to catch a ball. And there's a guy next to him that's probably either trying to catch the ball or knock him down.
Looks like is that Chiefs or Buccaneers? I mean, is that Buccaneers? It looks like it's Buccaneers, maybe. Michael Haynes, his teammate. Rod Bernstein, Mark Clayton, Jay Novacek, Rob Moore, Willie Green, Ricky Prohl, Shampoo, Webster Slaughter, Tony Bennett, sing for us, Jeff Cross, Michael Dean Perry, who's the brother of the Fridge,
Dude,
William Perry.
There's a chief lane underneath all of them.
Oh, that's probably Steve DeBerg.
On the ground.
I'm sure these quarterbacks appreciate being shown in such an unflattering light. Greg Townsend, Alfred Williams has wrapped up the ball carrier.
Him.
He's
trying to steal it.
These are pretty quality. William Fuller. Now, is that William Fuller the fourth or the third? Because didn't we have a Will Fuller the fifth? I don't even know. He's stuck on here. Yeah, that's William Fuller. He's like the dad, the grandfather, or something. I don't know. Cortez Kennedy.
He's probably going to get knocked down.
Yeah, he's not being stopped. Henry Thomas also is not
he's reaching out for him.
It's not being stopped. There's more. Esra Tuaola has gotten to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Tim Green he's
celebrating.
My
they just
goodness,
knocked somebody
these
over.
cards are violent. Keith Jackson, Don Mikowski, before the Brett Favre era for sure. Steve Berline before Troy Aikman. Hugh Millen, Browning Nagel before every other bad quarterback they've had. Bill Sims, Chip Lowmiller, the kicker. Jim Everett. Don't call him Chris. Eric Kramer, Todd Marinovich, bust. Henry Jones is prepared.
He's ready.
You know what? He's probably still going to encroach. Warren Moon, he's actually card number 1. Mike Haran, the punter, taking off on a fake punt. Bobby Hebert. Jim Harbaugh. You know what Jim Harbaugh is doing now?
Yeah.
Coached Michigan, coached the 49ers. Well, then went to Michigan. And now he's with
I don't remember.
the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers.
Sean Landetta, a punter.
What is he doing? Did he just kick the ball?
He's just punted. He's watching it go in the air. Bubby Blister. John Elway. Okay, see, we're getting to where. Yeah, we're getting to where we got a Troy Aikman. Here, we'll go over Emmitt Smith, his teammate. Rodney Peete, Dan McGuire, Mark Rippon, Randall Cunningham. Should probably go over both those guys. Dan Marino.
We have like a lot of different cards of him.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, Troy Aikman. I hate the Cowboys. Randall Cunningham, Vinny Testaverde. Could you give me some more quarterbacks? Jeff Hostetler, Joe Montana. Sorry, John. Dave Craig, Jeff Jagermeister, Bernie Kosar, Barry Sanders.
What is happening behind him? Somebody's falling down. Somebody fell down.
So I think we're good. I think it's gonna be Barry and Joe.
Somebody's on the ground here.
Yeah, that's a missed tackle somehow. Deion Sanders. Okay, I saw this one. Now, you read what that says. The versatile Sanders was the NFL's only player to intercept a pass, catch a pass, return a punt, return a kickoff, and make tackles in 1991. He returned a kickoff 100 yards against the 49ers in 1991 and did the same versus Washington in the second game of the 1992 season. I think that 100-yard kick return could possibly be happening in that photo against the 49ers. Yeah, pretty sure. But primetime,
okay.
we're still keeping Barry. Oh, there's Emmitt Smith. We just saw him. Mel Gray, kick return specialist. Stanley Richard. Brad Muster with the football in the end zone. Rod Woodson. Rodney Hampton. Darrell Green breaking up a pass. Barry Bananas Foster of the Steelers. Whoa, he's getting thick. We got to move him. Look at that little mega run. Lonnie Young. Marcus Allen. Merrill Hodge. Thurman Thomas. Well, this is just one beast after another. Neil Anderson, Benny Blades, Pat Terrell, Nick Bell.
There's a lot of Rams there, and he apparently has the ball.
Yeah,
and it looks like he's gonna get ripped down.
Yeah. So Nick Bell, Johnny Johnson.
He's jumping over Falcons.
That looks like maybe he's.
Looks like he's jumping over Falcons.
Maybe a touchdown. He's at the 1 yard line. Billy Bates, Keith Byers. Ronnie Lott is a Raider that is just wrong. Elvis Patterson, Low White. His ball control was like 19 on Tecmo Ball. Dwight Stone, Andre Waters, Tony Knott, Willie Stargell, Tim McDonald has the ball. E-I-E-I-O. Darrell Henley, Kirby Jackson, Lionel Washington. What do you got? Dennis Smith. He could hit people. So could Mike Singletary. Oh my gosh. It's like the entire set. Mark Higgs. Dalton Hilliard.
Is the entire set.
Yeah, we'll break it up into shorts. Ernest Biner, Eric Metcalf, Gil Bird, Robert Williams, Kenneth Davis, Larry Brown, Mark Collins, Vinnie Clark.
Let's just speed through this.
These are great photos. Patrick Hunter, Gaston Green, Everson Walls, who was known for the Cowboys, Harold Green.
Getting tackled.
Mm-hmm. Albert Lewis.
Catching a ball.
I mean, look at that.
That probably was almost intercepted.
Yeah.
That guy also wants the ball.
Don Griffin trying to break up a pass. Lorenzo Lynch. Brian Mitchell, special teams and running back,
He's upside down.
Yeah, he's pulling a Mike Devereaux on his football card right there. Thomas Everett. Here, let me move this over. Who we got? Leonard Russell, running back for the Patriots. Giant stack. Chargers, Eric sleeping with Bieniemy, John L. Williams, Leroy Horde, Darren Lewis, Reggie Cobb, Steve Broussard, Marion Butts, Mike Pritchard, Dexter Carter, that never worked out, Aeneas Williams, Bruce Pickens, Harvey Williams, Bobby Humphrey of the Dolphins, I know him for the Broncos, Mike Kroll, Pepper Johnson, Vaughn Johnson, Chris Spielman was awesome, Junior Seau was brutal. So was Lawrence Taylor and Clay Matthews. Oh, Derek Thomas. Wow. These guys.
He's also celebrating because there's a guy on the ground.
Wow. Those guys are awesome. Seth Joyner, Stan Thomas, Nate Newton, Big Nate Newton. Matt Brock's butt.
He's gonna fall on that.
That's probably Browning Nagel or something about to get crushed. Gene Chilton, Randall McDaniel, Max Montoya, Joe Jacoby, Russell Maryland, Ed King, Mark Schlereth. They called him Stink. Don't ask why. Charles McCray, Charles Mann. There we go. There's William Refrigerator Perry. And they don't put stats, but they talk about the player, and they show a separate like landscape
A
photo on
separate
the back.
photo of him.
Yeah.
knocking
So that's
people
what
over.
these cards are about. They're pretty good cards. Simon Fletcher,
That looks like they're all trying to recover a ball.
Paul Gruber, Howie Long, legend, Steve McMichael, also Carl Mecklenburg, Anthony Munoz, just a great checklist.
Jerry
Ray
Rice.
Childress, Jerry Rice.
Bye.
Sorry, Barry.
You may be on a team. You may play for a team that's like super good now, but here Jerry Rice is good.
Joe's looking kind of
What
exhausted
is
in
he
his photo.
doing?
I don't know.
His helmet is half on his head.
Taking a red. What's Jerry doing on the back? I can't even pick him up.
Something.
Oh, running from the Rams. Yeah, that happened a lot.
Running from my team.
Yep, there you go. He is. Art Monk, awesome. John Taylor, another good 49er. Andre Reed, Haywood Jeffries, Dwayne Bickett, James Francis, Broderick Thomas, Chip Banks, Brian Cox, Sam Mills, Ken Norton, Jeff Harrod, John Roper, Daryl Talley, Andre Tippett, Jeff Loggeman with the long hair, Chris Dolman, Shane Conlon, Jesse Tuggle, Eric Hill,
He's knocking that guy
taking
over.
down Gaston Green, Bruce Armstrong, Bill Fralick, Alvin Harper.
That looks like they're in the end zone.
Well, did he catch it or is he hugging Irvin who caught it? I can't figure out what's
I don't
going on
know.
there.
It looks like they're in the end zone.
So yeah, they're celebrating. CBS Sports in the background. Bill Brooks, Henry Ellard, Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns. Irving Fryer, Lawrence Dawsey. Looks like this. I don't know that he's actually going to catch that.
It's going to hit his face and then fall, probably not in his
James
hands.
Lofton celebrating some kind of milestone.
Then
What we
add
got?
one more guy.
Who? Ernest
Ernest
Givens?
Givens.
Yeah, you can add Ernest Givens. One of the run and shoot Oiler receivers. Randall Hill, Terrence Mathis. I would have known him from the Falcons. Mark Duper, Fred Barnett, Tom Waddle, Michael Irvin
Took his
celebrating.
helmet off.
Brian Blades, Neil Smith, and
Kevin Green.
no. Well, Kevin Green. Oh wait, get back over here. It's Neil Smith.
Is that
and,
official right
and
there?
the official. We need to figure who the official is.
I don't need to know who the official is.
Is the official trying to break that up? Like, what's going on there? He's like in the way of the play.
And he's like twice his size.
Yeah,
He's twice
that's
the
just
official
ridiculous.
size.
Kevin Green is crushing. That's Tom Tupa. Oh yeah, Kevin Green is
says right there.
Tom Tupa. Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. Jerry Ball, Eddie Brown, Swervin Mervin Fernandez, Greg McMurtry, Quinn Early. Better to be early than to be late. Tim Brown, legend. Tim Harris, Tim Brown. Is there another Tim? Wendell Davis, Tom Waddle. What a crew. Mark Ingram, Clarence Verdun, Anthony Miller, Anthony Carter, Willie Anderson, Flipper Anderson, Ricky Sanders, Steve Jordan, Gary Clark, Sterling Sharp,
He's
Herman Moore, Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker, Marv Cook, Ernie Jones, Eric Green, big tight end for the Steelers. Oh, a giant mess.
and what is he doing?
Will
He
Fuhrer.
doesn't have a helmet on.
It looks like he threw the ball while warming up.
He has a Bears hat on.
He does.
Because he's probably a bear.
Charles Haley when he was with the Cowboys. Richard Dent. Clyde
That
Simmons
guy's landing
crushing
on,
Bubby
he's
Brister.
landing on his head.
That's so bad. That's good. He's going to have to clear the concussion protocol after that hit. Cornelius Bennett, Biscuit. That's Jeff George.
He's gonna maybe try to catch the ball, but also get tackled.
There's no way that pass is going to be completed. Eric Swan, Doug
Here,
Smith.
also, what's he doing?
Jason Hansen is a kicker doing nothing. Jim Kelly, legend. Michael Jackson, Steve Christie, Tim Rosenbach, Brett Favre, Jeff Fiegels. Look at Kevin Butler. They called him Butthead. Boomer Esiason, Steve Young. Well, what do we do now?
Over Joe Montana.
What?
Or on top.
Are you nuts?
On top.
Norm Johnson, Jay Schrader, Jeff George, Chris Miller.
We're getting a lot of
Steve,
49ers.
Steve Bono. There we go. Yeah, we've got the entire 49er, all three quarterbacks.
Get this guy here.
Neil O'Donnell, David Klingler, Rich Gannon has a cannon, Chris Chandler, Chris Hakel, sure. Ty Detmer's butt, backside, David Klingler. I mean, really, seriously, like, who wants that photo used? Amp.
See his face.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
He's
They're all
ca-
like in a circle.
He's calling a play. I don't think he has one of those things on his wrist though, where he flips through the Velcro and looks at all the plays. Amp Lee, Troy Vincent, Kevin Smith, Terrell Buckley, Dana Hall, Tony Smith, Steve Israel, Vaughn Dunbar, Ashley Ambrose, Edgar Bennett, Dale Carter, Rodney Culver, Matt Terrence, Trent Darby, Tommy Vardell, touchdown Tommy Vardell, Quentin Coriat, Robert Jones, Joe Bowden, Eugene Chung, Troy Azun, I don't know, Santana Dotson.
He's putting his hands on his mask. That's probably a penalty right there.
I don't know how that's, there's got to be a flag. Illegal hands to the face. Greg Skripanek, Steve Entman, Carl Pickens, Johnny Mitchell, Patrick Rowe, Alonzo Spellman, Robert Porcher, Chris Mims, Mark Butte, Shane Dranette.
Brown scored. 21-17.
Oh, yeah, we got a giant. I mean, this is just, it's the entire thing. Stan Gelbaugh,
Yeah.
Scott Mitchell, Mark Carrier, Terry Allen, live for the Redskins. Tim McKyer is making an interception. Barry, never a discouraging word. Freeman McNeil, Lewis Oliver, Jarvis Williams going after Mikowski. Steve Atwater probably just crushed somebody.
Look at his gloves.
Lots of wristbands. Those are lots of wristbands. Chris Dishman.
His wristbands have turned into gloves.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what he did, yeah. Eric Dickerson as a Raider. Brad Baxter, Frank Minifield, Ricky Running Waters. See, we're running out of places to put people. David Fulcher, Herschel Walker as an Eagle. What was it? Jerome Henderson and the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye. Nice. Nate Odoms looks staring down at Willie Gault. Well, I have the ball. I have the ball, and you don't. Todd Scott.
Yeah, I have it. You don't.
No. Chris Warren, Robert Del Pino, Gary Anderson, Todd Light, Mike Brim, Tom Rathman, Dexter McNabb, Vince Workman, my way back to you, babe, AJ Johnson, Brian Washington, David Tate, and Johnny Holland. Wow, we did that in under 20 minutes, under 18 minutes. Nice work.
We got a lot of 49ers.
We did. There was what? The last of which was David Tate. I mean, that doesn't look safe.
No.
Where was he? Somewhere. He's on here somewhere.
Anyway.
Where's Tom Rathman? What do we do with him? Oh, you're right here. Yeah. Boom. Only thing missing is, John Taylor was way earlier. We'd put him over maybe Ricky Waters possibly. But anyway, all right.
Thanks for watching. Now
I got to figure out how to shut this thing off. How to stop recording.
That.
Stop recording? Are you sure you want to stop